Welcome.
It was pretty good.
You're also talking to that camera.
All right. My name is Mr. Niehoff, aka Clutch's biggest fan. Today we are doing. What are we doing today?
We're
Beautiful.
doing overrated or underrated or agree or
Okay.
disagree.
It's
Overrated,
overrated,
or underrated?
underrated, or properly rated.
Oh, that too.
So I'm gonna give them some characters. They're gonna hash it out. You want to start with characters?
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not?
Fuck yeah.
Alright, let's do
This
it.
man's like,
He said
straight
He
to
said
the
fuck
point.
him intro. I told you we gotta
I'm
stop
not,
doing
not
that.
even introducing
Yeah.
anyone.
No
Straight to the
more
point.
fucking introductions.
You
This
know
one-
who we are.
You should know. If you
Everybody
don't, then
knows.
you're a bitch, so it doesn't matter.
All right, Mr. Meow, take it away.
Ging Freaks. Ging Freaks?
Oh, Ging Freaks?
Ging Freaks, yeah.
Okay. I was like, who is Glee?
Glee.
I read that wrong.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Properly rated.
I put underrated.
Really?
I think that it's just a lot of people don't really know like the shit he's gonna do or like he can do because obviously the manga stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We're never getting a fucking manga from her anyway. But like the shit he's like this like set him up to be able to do is pretty fucking crazy. And everyone just dislikes him because he's a fucking terrible dad.
Oh, worst dad.
Probably.
One of the worst
I
dads.
mean, like there's probably worse
Yeah,
dads,
there's
but
worse
like
dads.
he's not a present father figure.
But I think I say properly rated because like we haven't really seen much
Fair.
of him. We've just it's like been face value. Like
Have you read the
stuff
manga?
like that. I've read like 2 chapters.
Okay, yeah, that's why he's done a little bit more, and it's like setting up. So like I'm interested in him, but I can from an anime perspective, I can understand that.
Yeah. Okay, so properly rated. I'm
Rated
not,
fine,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna harp on that one.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
Deadbeat dad. Who gives a fuck? Hit us with the next one.
Gara.
Gara.
Ooh.
Oh, this is interesting. I don't know what you're gonna put.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. OG Gara properly rated.
Now,
overrated.
I think I would agree with that. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about just Gara as a whole.
Wasn't sure if we were talking
Yeah.
about now or as a whole.
Overrated. I mean, like Gara is sick. He was cool in the beginning, but like people glaze him so much, and I'm just like, bro, he like has done very minimal in that entire series,
I mean, like after, like
especially
like,
after the beginning.
After at the beginning, but even in the war, he had he fought his dad and stuff like that.
Yeah, but such
Which was-
meaningless like aspects
mean,
of like the whole.
As a whole, yes,
Yeah.
but for him, I think that was pretty big.
Of course, yeah.
But now Boruto Gara is like
He's
you're,
awful.
you're overrated.
It's just people glaze him too. Like people glaze like Boruto characters like other strength wise, and I'm just like, Gara is not stronger than Madara. I'm sorry, that's not how that works. Just because he slightly didn't get destroyed by Momoshiki, like I mean, come on, like it's like he survived an extra 4 seconds to get Momoshiki, like
Those 4 seconds count, man.
apparently, unless you're Mado, but
Have you guys disagreed yet? Like flat out disagreed?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But I put some
Okay.
stuff in there.
Controversial things?
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Goku,
Goku.
Oh.
the main man.
Damn, I feel like. I feel like I know his answer.
You be surprised.
Okay. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Properly rated.
Properly rated.
Okay.
He can't be overrated. It's fucking Goku, man. Like,
Well, I
hello?
just feel like there's a big fan base out there that's like, or like when your tipping point or your starting point is, oh, can they beat Goku? It's like some people could be like, that's hella overrated.
Yeah.
But no, I think he's properly rated.
I think, I mean, just as a character, as like lovability, like it's Goku.
Too iconic.
It's fucking Goku. Like,
Hey, it's me,
oh
Goku.
my god.
You guys want to keep doing characters? You want to do
Let's
opinions?
switch it
Let's
up.
switch to
Alright.
we're into questions now.
Yeah.
One of you wrote these. This is one of your opinions, and you're gonna agree. with
Not
it.
general opinion. It's just
A controversial
Something
question.
to-
something
Yeah,
I
agree
may have
with.
seen.
Ooh, Demon Slayer is a flop.
Oh.
You better disagree with this.
So this is Mr. Meow's like favorite anime.
The only one I still keep up with.
Yep. Brother, it's agree or disagree. Did you?
Is it 2 G's?
Are you dead ass?
It just doesn't look right. It's 1 G, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like 2 G's didn't look right.
Brother, you're a teacher.
I look things up sometimes.
3,
Two,
2, 1. Agree.
Disagree.
Damn.
I agree. I'll tell you why I agree. I'm talking overall as a series. Like I feel like with the anime, most people will just say disagree because they love like the visuals and stuff like that. And Ufotable's in its bag.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm always.
but I think as a story, it's very lackluster and not fleshed out enough. And so I think at the end of the day, like as an overall, I will say it's a flop. I think it'll make money and fans will love it.
It's always.
But I think a flop as in like a few years down the line, we will look back at it and be like, it wasn't that good.
I mean that's fair. Like that's a fair statement. But I also like, yes, if you're looking at it in the lens like, oh, like, yeah, is it like Hunter x Hunter, One Piece type? Like, of course not. But I don't think Demon Slayer was ever intended to be that kind of like this complex like story aspect. I thought it was supposed to be like this very standard like stereotypical trope that it did. And then I think for that, it did things fine. If things could have been fleshed out, absolutely more characters could have been like fleshed out more with the Hashras. But I think that as a whole, this series did what it wanted to do. And obviously there's flaws, but like I don't think it's a flop because, you know, like it, first of all, like the manga sales like outpaced One Piece for like a good
But I
little
think this
bit.
is because of season 1.
Sure, but like, I mean, it's not a flop because it's still enjoyable. For me, a flop is like, I watched this and I'm like, I thought that was stupid and I did not like it.
See, that's how I feel now watching it. Like season 1, season 2.
But not when you initially read it, you didn't feel like that.
No, I felt like that. When I read the whole
That
series.
you didn't enjoy it?
I didn't enjoy it.
Well, that's
When I read the whole series,
You're
like,
kind of crazy with that.
like there was moments that I liked,
Mhm.
but like as a whole, I was just like, this felt so rushed, as well as just it. I didn't feel like I could build up with any character, as well as like the big payoff didn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like the Hashras looked weak, and like I don't know. Just like we've had this conversation, like, bro, Muzan's had 1,000 years of victories, and you haven't finished them off yet.
Yeah.
Like, you know, little things like that. So I think as a whole, for me, it's a flop. But like I know, like Mr. Meoff and you like, still find enjoyment. I still watch it,
Yeah.
but like I'm never blown away. Season 2 was the last time I was blown away
Because that was crazy.
I mean, the movie and then Uzui like really just hard carried.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I mean, for me, like, I consider something a flop where I'm just like, this, like, just was a train wreck. And it was just like bad. Demon Slayer was solid enough where I was like, it's not really my favorite. It's not the best, but I enjoyed it. And it's like, I look back on it like, you know what? I don't regret watching it.
okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
This is why I'm a Clutch fan.
exactly.
That's fine.
If y'all didn't know, they live together.
Yeah,
But Jack likes me, not him.
I'm glad that joke.
Yeah,
made you so
because he
laugh.
wasn't going to say it, because he wants to be too
I
nice.
don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
DBZ is one of the best / impactful series of all time.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
agree.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what kind of stupid ass question was that?
I
man?
wrote
What kind of stupid ass question was that? Of course it is.
I
Really
know you don't
controversial.
like. I know you don't like Dragon Ball Z like that.
I like Dragon Ball Z. I like Super. I just don't like the beginning of Dragon Ball as much because I think it's kind of weird because I don't really care for like the situation. But it's still fucking impactful. I mean, that's like Super Saiyan shit. Like, hello, like
Okay, I just don't
that shit is crazy.
Most impact.
I had to most impact. Yeah, I think it's the most impact.
Not the most, but I think it's one of the most.
You don't think it's the most impactful?
Not the most. I think like OG Naruto, OG One Piece, like
You think that has more impact than
impact in one
in
sense.
just like for the growth of the anime and
In
just
growth of anime as in general?
Yeah.
Even
Even if you weren't watching anime, you were watching Dragon
Yeah.
Ball.
I mean,
Dragon Ball
I
Z.
definitely think it's in the top 3 definitely. I mean, I think there's like we have Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, like that stuff like even way bigger. So like there's arguments
You
for
think,
everything.
You think Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon are way bigger?
Pokemon's definitely way bigger. I don't know about Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh is like it's kind of different because Yu-Gi-Oh has like so many different avenues. It has anime, the card game, the fucking everything. Like it's
I
just
mean, Dragon Ball has card games. But
yeah. Actually, no, Dragon Ball is pretty. I think Dragon Ball might be bigger than Yu-Gi-Oh, but Pokemon, I mean, Pokemon's massive.
Okay, I'm curious because I like me. We grew up on 2 different coasts, so
Yeah.
like growing up was just different.
And I grew up on Dragon Ball too,
not
but
a lot
like
of people
for me, like
watch
watching Dragon Ball, I was like, this is cool, but I like watching like One Piece, Naruto, Pokemon. That was like was like hit.
No, I feel you. I think my brother, who's 5 years older than me, he grew up with like the Pokemon boom.
Yeah.
Whereas like me, it was more of Yu-Gi-Oh and DBZ.
Yeah.
Like, cause everyone like on my block was like, we would just talk about DBZ. But I will say, at least for me, I think it's the most impactful because at the end of the day, when you think anime, like even if someone's a basic anime watcher, they know DBZ.
Yeah.
So I'll say that. But you did say true, so we can't go back.
I mean, it's definitely one of the most. Like, it's definitely like in the top 3, top 5 or worse. Like, it's definitely there. But for me, no, not the best or most. I mean, you could argue it too.
What would you say is the most? You say
Well, probably Pokemon. Like, Pokemon is like fucking massive, bro. Like, Pokemon, like, if you were a kid, grew up, like, you were like,
I like the games.
the games are good. The anime, like, the way, it kind of introduced everything. Because the anime, and actually, like, both of them were kind of just fucking crazy. It's like, Pokemon's next level. Like, that is like, there's like no other like gaming franchise or like in like or anime like series like that
They
can
had a
like
song that we were rapping to as a kid.
exactly, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Like, it's just like that shit was fucking impactful.
Oh man! All right, hit us with I think one.
Do you guys want to know the correct answer to that question?
What is
What?
the correct answer?
Dragon Ball is a more popular anime, but Pokemon dominates in anything sales related.
Yeah, of course. Because Pokemon's anime isn't like as much as like
Right.
it's not its primary focus. Like
Yeah. All right, next one. At the end of the series, JJK will be considered a goated anime.
I love how instead of writing agree or disagree, because you're worried about a second G.
No, I'm
true or not.
I'm
true.
doing so. I'm just doing it. Well, it's because the answer of the question. It's not a question. It's not a statement. You can't agree to a question.
You can.
None
How
of
you agree to a question?
None of these have question marks at the end, by the way.
Except yeah.
I saw a couple. What you're saying is kind of question.
Don't disrespect me.
Most of these are statements.
Oh, okay.
All right. Wow, that's way more than agree or not true.
Uh-huh.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Nope. Negative. No
Everything-
cigar.
everything but disagree.
Hell, fuck no, bro.
Yeah. No.
First of all, if you're in a manga reader, you don't understand because you think JJK is the greatest thing ever. Because
I mean, if you're
season
watching
2.
just the anime right
Yeah,
now,
you
like,
think it's the greatest thing
you're
ever.
on a high. You're
Yeah.
on an all-time high. But as fans, like it has become such a dumpster fire that we're on the verge of just dropping it.
like I'm gonna, I thug out for everything. Like, for every
Yeah.
series, I'll thug out to see how it ends. But I'm legitimately like, I have not agreed or liked 98% of the decisions that's happened since like
the big
last probably like 50, 60 chapters.
like the real big moment.
But yeah,
Yeah.
definitely then.
Yeah.
It's just like, and people gas it. Oh my god, people are like, I've literally seen, oh man, you guys just don't understand. JJK fans can't read. Oh, you only liked it for Gojo. I'm just like, yeah.
Gojo was the most popular part, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just Gige's decisions to like how he's treating characters. His like I've never seen a man dick ride a character so much
Yeah.
in my life, bro. Like, and we're talking about characters that like have like this one character has more plot armor than fucking Luffy.
Yeah.
You know, or like Naruto or Goku, and Goku's died numerous times. But like this man, it just doesn't make sense, and it's so frustrating that this guy, you can tell he just doesn't give a shit,
Yeah.
and he's just shitting on what was once good. This people saying the culling arc is so good, it's really not.
It's very mediocre.
Yeah.
It's like, it's solid in moments, but as a whole, obviously, if you exclude the big fight, the main moment, I consider Kill Games and right before that fight, and I'm just it's like, yeah, maybe everything that happened in the series can make sense. You can go look at it like statistically and like oh no, it makes sense because he did this in chapter 5. Fine. I still don't like it. It's like, you can talk about the writing, how great it is, how well thought out. It's like, no, it's a bad decision. It's just simple and plain.
Yeah.
I don't like it because I like characters. These characters get shafted. I'm not gonna like the series. It's simple as that.
I don't like the direction of
Yeah.
where the series is going. Outside of like what are they doing with the characters, I just think it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's pretty stupid. But I digress because we're going to talk about
And
that.
JJK just has like an elitist mentality in general. It's fucking crazy.
We're going to talk about that more in depth anyway.
Yeah.
So hit us with a character. Mr.
Another
Give us two
character?
characters.
2 characters. Well,
At once?
No,
No, not at once.
I don't know how to now, so someone pick a different character.
What was it? Try it.
Luffy.
It's good.
Huh? Luffy.
Luffy.
Luffy?
Luffy.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Overrated.
Underrated?
JK.
Oh, I said he's bugging because I knew you were gonna say that.
Nah,
That's the GOAT, man. That's the GOAT.
I've come to appreciate
Yeah.
him. At first, I thought he was very overrated. I think it was a mixture of genetics that blessed him. Because I don't really ever see him train.
Not genetics, but like.
Yeah, genetics. Who his dad is? Who's grandpa?
Oh yeah, I mean that's fair, but like they're not like.
They're not.
It's not that I'm saying they're strong because of different reasons, not because of their bloodlines. What I'm saying.
No, but like when you have 3 generations of goated characters, it's like at some point it's like your genetic. Like Naruto has a big part of genetics.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Naruto genetics is more like
you
can. It makes sense. It's popped
Naruto
out.
works way harder than Luffy. Like physically that we've seen in training and stuff like that.
Yes.
We've not seen Luffy train as hard as Naruto.
There's more of an implication of Naruto's training versus Luffy's training. So yeah,
because we've seen Zoro.
We've
train
seen them
way
both
more
train.
than
Yes,
Luffy.
of course. We've seen both Naruto and Luffy train, but like Naruto has like he trained like especially as a kid when he was younger, every fucking day.
Yeah.
But Luffy like has like the time where he trains.
Yeah.
So like yeah, that makes sense.
So that's why I'm saying I'm saying a big part of genetics, like your family line is kind of crazy, but also like
The devil fruit.
the devil fruit,
the conquerors hockey stuff.
Same thing with Naruto, like
Yeah.
having Kurama and stuff like that. But like for a while, Kurama was like, "Nah, fuck you."
Yeah.
So I say properly rated.
I mean, I said
First
underrated
rated.
because people don't believe he's the GOAT, but I mean, he's like properly rated. Because people love Luffy. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's just,
I don't think he's the GOAT, but like
yeah.
but he's fine.
GOAT MC is what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, it's
I still got.
I know you do. But it's like, obviously, I don't
we
think
had a whole video.
I
About
don't
this.
think he's the GOAT character of all time, but he's like the GOAT MC because there's like, besides maybe Naruto, but Naruto's MC.
All right.
One more character.
What were character? I don't know what you couldn't pronounce, Jack.
Tsunade.
Tsunade. Okay.
3,
Hey, we said
2,
something.
1.
Overrated.
Overrated.
And
2 circles for no reason.
mine too. I love Tsunade. I think the whole Sanin are overrated,
Except Jiraiya.
except Jiraiya.
Yes.
You know, I mean they gassed the Sanin up,
Yeah.
but then Sakumo exists,
Yeah.
and then I'm pretty sure I feel like Minato could have just packed them up.
Minato definitely
Like
packing
you know,
him up.
like
He's
packing them up. Like Jiraiya would probably be the.
like we know Obito is stronger than Pain, and Jiraiya lost to Pain.
I mean, he was taking 6 of them.
Well, either way, Obito's stronger than all 6, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then Minato kind of dog with Obito. So
Yeah.
like I mean,
So
yeah.
like I gotta say, and then like for all that she's done, like she's not well respected Hokage, but she's not she's not Hiruzen
No, she's not Haruzen. Of course not.
or Danzo.
Or Danzo. But for the most part, Tsunade, like it's unfortunate that like Tsunade is probably the best written female character in Naruto, besides maybe Hinata. And it's like if that's our baseline for like
That's tough.
it's tough.
That's tough.
Because like she has a solid backstory
Yes.
with Don or Han.
Yes, done.
Don. And then the little kid, I forget his fucking name.
Milwaukee. or something?
Kawaki.
No.
Yeah, I think it's Milwaukee, but Kawaki, I forgot that
I
it
just
was
I was
close.
like, oh shit.
It's like solid, and it's like, oh, she like got scared of like the sight of blood and stuff like that. But I also feel like, okay, like, why does she have this lover if Jiraiya is right there?
And she was in love with Jiraiya.
I know, it's like that is like the most. I'm just like,
It was.
and I'll never forgive her for letting Jiraiya go.
I know.
Never fucking let
That's
her
crazy.
forgive her because it's like what Naruto said true. If Jiraiya was Hokage, he never would let Tsunade go.
Yeah,
And that's just facts.
he would have went there too.
Yeah, he would have went, but they both would have died. But it's fine.
No, I think like they would have like peeped game and then just escaped.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
true.
I think, but Naruto needed Jiraiya to die, even though it's
Yes, he did.
one of the top saddest moments of my whole life. watching
Yes,
that.
easily.
But
Easily.
I think it just had to happen, unfortunately. But
And like her valiant effort against Madara is just so hilarious to me because it's like oh, I'm unkillable, and then like they fight a little bit and they cut and it's like Madara's like, how are you here? He's like, oh, you might want to go check on the Kage because I just kind of dog walked all of them. It's like, what was the fucking point? Like, we're just flexing Madara at this point?
They all got beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
But see, that's like glazing him to the right way.
Yes, with irrelevant characters,
Yeah.
you can glaze characters, but not with the main fucking cast. No spoiler with Drift or Educator. That's how it works.
You want to do opinion?
Yeah,
Yeah, we do.
we'll do
One more?
two. We'll do two.
Two opinions. Ooh, Rengoku is weaker than Uzui.
Facts.
Disagree. You're fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy.
You think Rengoku beats number 5? Right? There was 5, right?
No, it was 6.
It was 6?
Yes. The weakest upper moon. Tengen needed
But you think
Mark Tanjiro plus fucking Inosuke
okay,
and
man had one hand.
because he lost it to the fucking upper moon.
Yeah.
He didn't lose it before the fucking fight.
Tengen.
Rengoku held off Akaza, no mark by himself, and almost fucking killed him. And was about to hold
He
him.
wasn't actually gonna kill him.
He wasn't going to,
He
obviously.
wasn't
But like
gonna
he
kill him.
also was about to hold him for fucking until the day came, which would have killed him. Rengoku's stronger. I think Rengoku is like the 5th or 6th strong, like the 5th strongest Hashira.
Fifth.
Like I think it's like obviously we
Crazy.
talk about the top 3, and then like I think it's between him and Gyu.
Gyu.
Yes.
Gyu's the weakest.
No, he's not.
He's the weakest.
No, he's not.
He doesn't even. He doesn't.
At the end of the series,
he
he's
doesn't
not.
belong to be. He doesn't.
Yeah, but at the end of the series, he's not the weakest. He's not. He's stronger than a few.
All right. Whatever.
He's stronger than Uzui.
I like both of them. So
I like it. They're
don't
my
really
two.
care.
They're my two.
They're my
of
two
favorite.
favorite characters in the series. Like I really don't like.
Yeah,
Do you think if Rengoku reached his full potential, he'd be stronger than Uzui?
he'd be the strongest.
You think so?
If he got that mark, it's done, bro.
Yeah.
No, he's strong.
He's fighting
he's
Akaza.
either 1 or 2.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
Because Guillaume is ridiculous.
Guillaume is
It's
disgusting.
ridiculous.
He is clearly
Made
strong.
like no fucking sense.
Yeah.
No fucking sense.
Don't spoil it, dude.
Yeah.
No spoilers. He's nasty.
All right. By the end of the series, one of the Straw Hats needs to die.
I don't know.
Oh, you're wild.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
I don't know, man.
I think
The thing is, I think it could go either way.
it's probably not. It's probably gonna go where they don't die though.
It probably is. If one of them does, I think it could benefit that series, like to legitimately.
Tenfold.
It could literally like make like One Piece undeniably the greatest.
Yeah.
Like if he goes that route and kills one of the Straw Hats, fucking crazy. I don't think he's going to, but like, dude, if he does, that'd be fucking insane. 'Cause, I mean, like, think of who could die.
If it was guaranteed,
The one of them would
someone was
die.
gonna die. Who?
Do you think it would be or
Who
me?
are you picking?
Who
No,
I
no,
want
if it
to
was-
die?
If it was guaranteed.
Who I
No,
want to die?
Not that you want to die, but who you think like
Is most likely to die.
Yes.
So we can cross off Luffy. That's
I mean,
not fucking
obviously.
happening. Zoro could. Unfortunately, he fucking could.
Sacrificing?
Sanji is not dying.
Really?
He's not.
That's who I want.
You'd want him to die?
I mean, I think it makes sense. Because
We'll put him
Usopp
there.
can't die.
I was like, Usopp can't die.
Because he's gonna.
Nami
be
can't die. Chopper can't die. Robin can't die. It doesn't make sense for her character at all. Brooke technically can't die.
I mean, he's dead already.
But I think it's possible that we might do something. Frankie can't die. I don't mind him dying, but like he's a character. And Jinbei could die. So out of the 9, 4 can die.
I feel like Jinbei, it wouldn't be as impactful.
It wouldn't.
Like it would hurt Luffy a little bit because that's like a reminder of Ace. But I think like having Sanji die, be like a brother. Like
Either
someone-
Sanji or Zoro dying would
be
fucking.
insane. I'd be pissed if it was Zoro.
I'd
but
be
it makes
so
sense that
mad.
it'd be Zoro.
I'd be so fucking mad.
But Zoro
It
can't
makes
die till
so
he's, till
yeah.
he's number 1.
He'd have to beat Mihawk and then sacrifice himself for Luffy. That would be the only way. Like maybe sacrificing against like Akainu or like Imu or something.
Yeah.
Or it would have to be something. But Zoro, I think unfortunately, if a character is going to die, it would have to be Zoro after he already becomes the best one. But it's like I don't want that. Which is why I'm like, if it's one character gonna die, it's gonna be Zoro.
Probably gonna
But
be
I
Zoro.
don't want that to happen, so I'm okay if none of them dying.
Oh man, yeah, I think that's those things. I was like, it's probably gonna be Zoro, but if it's Sanji, I wouldn't be mad at that
I wouldn't be mad, but it would be fucking crazy.
because like his goal is more attainable, like quicker.
Yeah.
Like Zoro becoming number one.
Yeah.
Like he just fucking Sanji just wants to see the all blue.
Yeah.
Right. Like once he can see the all blue, all right.
But there's so much like, just like avenues for Sanji's character like Zoro necessarily doesn't have, which is like this about like putting and like his the potential for a wife, his like siblings and stuff like that. Like there's so much more like things where like he kind of needs to like be alive at the end to kind of like prove everything else wrong. Where Zoro just needs to prove his shit right, and then he could die peacefully.
See, the thing is, I think with Zoro, Zoro can do the route of like his former sword master.
To like start teaching and training, he definitely
And
could.
respect for like his friend that
He could
fell on stairs and killed herself. That was this.
It could. I'm saying it's very possible that didn't fucking happen. I'm saying like because we have Tashigi, who is probably a fucking clone of
Homegirl.
of Homegirl. Yeah, very possible. We're saving that for Zoro's like end of arc like revelation.
They gotta get together.
They probably will.
They gotta get together.
I like him and Robin. That's
Him
not
and
gonna
Robin,
happen.
yeah.
I like him and Robin, but it's not gonna happen.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's either Zoro, I can see, and then Brook or Jinbei, I don't see it impacting as much, especially fan base wise. So I mean, it depends.
So when you say a character can't die, it's not because they're that strong. It's because you don't think the writers will kill them.
Narratively, yeah, like
doesn't make
they can't
sense
die in
to
the
them.
story.
Yeah, like Robin is needed.
Mhm.
Like Robin
Absolutely.
is very needed.
And it doesn't make sense for her to sacrifice her character or die because she's already been through so much as a character for it just to be like, oh yeah, she died. Like that's her whole point is to she finally like learns to live and like enjoy her life.
Mhm.
Chopper can't die because he's gonna be a fucking doctor.
He's a doctor, so he's not a fighter.
That
so
would be
like
a tragedy.
Yeah, but Nami is one of the core three. So is Zoro.
Yeah,
but
but Nami needs to be able to like kind of map the world.
Yeah.
Nami needs to be the one that kind of like that is able to map the world out for everybody in the world. So like everyone can kind of have like the ability to like navigate the world.
Yeah.
Who else is there? Usopp can't die because he has Endgame Girl.
He's gonna be the one to tell the story. Of the
Most
show,
likely,
guys.
yeah, most likely.
So like, it'll be the first time he's telling a true story.
yeah,
You know, like so he needs to. Yeah, yeah. Hit us with
and Luffy always can't die.
Yeah, Luffy can't die, but not till he becomes king of pirates. Hit us with a character.
Aang.
Aang.
Like the Avatar.
Yeah.
Yes. What other Aang is there?
Just want to make sure.
What other Aang is there?
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Goated.
Yeah, underrated.
Proper or under?
Don't ever disrespect my man Aang by saying Korra is stronger than him. Don't ever like fucking disrespect him.
physically, yes.
What do you mean physically? Like
physically.
well, she's fucking like 16.
No, like physically, like in raw power, yes. Does she beat him in a fight? No.
Okay,
No.
but either way, don't ever disrespect my boy Aang like that.
Because like the metal bending, her physical like fire attributes and stuff like that, sure. But like Aang, no. Like full potential Aang,
That's what
which
I'm
we're
saying.
finally gonna get to see.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Full potential Aang versus full potential Korra.
we haven't seen full potential Korra yet.
Are we going to?
Yeah, in the next series.
Is there gonna be next series?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Earthbending Avatar.
Oh, okay.
So like we'll probably get like older, but like I just think at the same age, I think Aang.
at 12.
No, like at end of series, like you know how
16,
like
16,
16,
something like that,
16, 17, like I think Aang pulls through.
Aang pulls through most of the time.
Even with Rava, I'm sorry, I still see Aang pulling through. Energy bending, well, bye.
Bro, Aang fucking fought Ozai
Ozai.
during Sozin's comment without trying to kill him. Hello?
Could have killed him.
He could have killed him
Definitely
easily. It's
killed
like, no, Aang was fucking disgusting in that. He was like, that motherfucker was skilled.
See, the thing is, people make the argument that Aang didn't fight as many strong benders as Korra did, which is true. But the first real threat that Korra fought, she lost her bending. The only reason she got it back was Aang literally said, "I'm giving you a second chance."
Yeah, well, Aang didn't really fight that many people by himself. Like, he fought, like he didn't really fight many people.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, he's outclassed them.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not fair. He can't 1v1 anyone because he'll just dog walk anybody that's not top tier. And then once he got strong, he still dog walked the top tier. Like, it's like Sozin's comment Ozai is one of the strongest characters in the series, and he fucking beat him without trying to kill him, holding back the whole time, and just took away his powers.
Yeah, no, Aang in the comics has done some crazy shit
Yeah.
too. Like he literally killed a spirit, one-shotted a spirit, which was said to be like unkillable. He's fucking
He's fucking that guy.
Yeah, Aang goated. I can't wait for next year for the movie to come out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate Korra.
I like Korra.
I've rewatched the show. I respect her more, but I have issues because I feel like she's a bad avatar, and I feel like she caused a lot of problems and then she solved.
But that's fine because that's kind of her character.
Yeah.
But so like that's fine. That's why I like her narratively, like written wise. I just don't like the comparison to Aang.
Yeah.
Because they're so different, and it's like just don't compare them. They're just you cannot.
Also, the Aang and the gang, like I love how people say like the Red Lotus could take over the world. No,
They were too busy trying to fuck each other.
no, the fucking Avatar Aang, Toph, Katara, they're taking
Zuko,
they're taking over the world.
Easy.
They're taking the world over. Cause at like 12 to 15 years old, they're fighting armies. Just like, and yo, the synchronicity is insane.
Easily.
Midoriya. Izuku Midoriya.
Three,
Two.
2, 1.
I knew exactly what we were going to do.
Trash.
Underrated.
Trash.
Underrated. Y'all hate Deku for no fucking reasons, but y'all gas Ichigo is all I'm saying.
Ichigo's way different.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, way different. But like, no, my issue with Deku is I just feel like he never stands on anything. And when I say that is just like he left the school, came back immediately, right? Like I hate that I feel like he's trying to be All Might so much. I get that's your inspiration.
That's the whole point of this character.
But like why should I care for you as a hero when you're just trying to be a carbon copy of another hero? I don't get any originality or
Well, the thing is, we don't like that. That's why it works so well, in my opinion. Where yes, you're right about that. If we had, it's like, let's say it was Naruto versus Boruto. Like if it was like we got all of Naruto and then Boruto comes up and Boruto is just trying to be Naruto, I'd agree with your point. But we don't know much about All Might. We just know like his feats and like kind of what he stood for. So seeing Deku trying to replicate what All Might stood for and failing all the time is so interesting because it's like he's trying to be this perfect fucking hero, but he's not able to be that hero, right? As you see him falling, and you see the level of his character where he's like, I'm trying to be this person and like trying to save everyone, but I can't. And that's such good like solid, right? It's not like fucking incredible complexity.
I just don't think he's compelling enough to warrant underrated.
He's just not saucy. Like that's all it is.
No, I just don't think like he hasn't done anything for me that like there's not a character moment where like he's like a statement or anything that I could be like, yes, this is a character that I could say is properly rated or underrated. I just feel like all his best moments come from him like more recently.
I disagree. He has some great moments in the beginning of the series. The very beginning where he's like can't control his powers and he has to throw the fucking tennis ball, and instead of fucking like just blowing off his arm and he only breaks his finger and he tells like Aizawa like, I'm not out of this shit yet. It's like he stood on business. He's like, I fucking control my power a little bit.
You stood on business, like throwing a tennis ball, standing on business?
Yes, because it's either I throw a tennis ball, fucking launch that shit like 1,000 meters, but break my whole arm, or learn to control my power right then and there and only fuck up my finger.
I don't think that's
or against him and Todoroki.
I don't think that's a great. I mean, that was a dope one.
That's what I'm saying.
That's an action moment.
Okay,
I'm talking more of like
him against Bakugo, where he like was the one that like he stood tall at the very end, where he like instead of beating Bakugo,
I think he verbally like I want like there's every character has a moment where like a talk no jutsu moment where like they stand on business and say some shit and kind of show who they are. I feel like from what I read, and I read a decent amount, I stopped, and he probably has that moment now. But I'm like where like they stand 10 toes down on a moment verbally, because action moments are always going to be there.
Yeah,
like every character, even if it's a shit character, is going to have a moment. I just don't feel like I'm missing it from him.
Okay, so then give me an example of another character doing that.
Asta.
And
Asta and the gang.
Saying
when
what?
when they rolled up, like
On
yes, it was
Finro?
yeah.
Okay.
But like even though that was
But that's
an
also
action,
one of the greatest moment ever. So like,
it was an action, but like they were like it was like
it was.
it showed the type of person he is. The closest thing I could say to Midoriya's is when he saved Bakugo the first time, and he's like, I just moved, you know, like,
yeah, exactly,
like that. But like it's just like I need more. I need more. It wasn't enough for me. Like the Finro moment where like,
but that's one of the like, that's fair because
This is the first
that's
one
one of the
popped in my
greatest moments ever.
Yeah,
so like
it's
that's very unfair. Like give me another one that's comparable to like something from like
okay, I'll use Asta again. Seeing how Yuno was so already progressing.
stop Black Clover because Black Clover is great. You can't keep talking about Black Clover because Black Clover is filled with those fucking moments.
Okay, Isagi. In some of the moments in
Where?
the manga with Isagi, where like he realizes he's at such a deficit, but look at him now. All these moments, exclude the guns. That's crazy. Exclude the guns, but like moments where he knows he's not that dude, but he's just like, I have to be better. Or like he has that revelation where like the puzzles start clicking.
Yeah.
I'm like, those are such dope like character moments outside of an action that you just like, it shows the character, like one of the best qualities of that character. I did not like Isagi in the beginning.
Yeah.
Reading him the manga, that man is fucking tough.
Yeah.
Guns and everything.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but I disagree in terms of like that's all action. Like all that stuff is action. So that's what I'm saying.
It's not like I'm talking about outside. Like I'm talking outside of a physical action. Though.
Yeah, maybe not a fight, but like he's still in the game. That's still action sequence. Like what you're saying is right. Yeah, but it's it's the moment of a game. Like it's a moment of like a intense situation, right? Yeah. I can understand if it was like there's one that I had in my mind that I can't remember. But it's like if like characters are arguing and then the person's like fucking like starts fucking laying into him like, oh, like this and that. I did everything for you and shit. It's like that I can understand.
Like use Luffy, shoot it down.
That's tough. That's what I'm saying.
Like shoot it down, you know.
But
like, even though it's like
some of the greatest like fucking moments. Is what I'm saying.
It's just the moments that are.
I know that's because you're thinking, oh yeah, you're compared to those ones. Like fair because it doesn't have any like that caliber. But it's like there's a lot of series don't have that.
Well, the thing I feel like they have some moments like that. It's just not Deku's.
Possibly,
Endeavor's moment.
Yes.
Is tough. All Might's moment.
Yeah.
Tough. I haven't gotten that. I feel from Deku.
Yes.
As a character, and that's what I want. Because like My Hero has some really
great moments.
Oh my god, Toya's moment, like that's all crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'm missing it from Deku. But go to the next character.
Yeah.
We'll probably do just a couple more to wrap it up.
Rock Lee.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
Ooh. Three, two, 1. Underrated.
I put rated, but he got shafted later.
Underutilized.
Yeah, underutilized.
Underutilized.
Like
that's
part 1 Rock Lee, goated.
Was the
part 2 Rock Lee, was he even there? Like
it's just a shame. It's a shame because like it really showed that like you didn't need to be a prodigy to be a great ninja. And then it was going the route with Rock Lee, and then in part 2 they said we're just gonna put all that effort into Might Guy.
Yeah, which is like I like Guy,
which was great, but like how awesome would it have been seeing Rock Lee? Like
this is why I feel like Boruto should have been instead of Otsutsuki aliens. Let's get more from like Rock Lee, Tenten, Kiba, Shino, like them, like as they're going up to like becoming like full-fledged like respectful ninja instead of forget about them. Let's just talk about Otsutsuki and fucking aliens. Like,
and everything.
It's like okay, that's not what we wanted, but sure, whatever.
Okay, hit us with an opinion.
Kakashi is not the best white-haired character of all time. I thought that said white character of all time.
The white character.
It's not best. I said it's not best, right?
Yeah, not the best white-haired character.
I know he's disagreeing with that.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Hello? What fucking kind of question is that? He is the best white-haired character. This is the only other one that you can even compare it to. Hello? Like, Kakashi is my fucking king first and foremost.
But, guys, this is something different that we wanted to do. You know, we've been seeing, like, we wanted to get more questions involved and just to kind of see what was going on. Shout out to Mr. Mia for, being the moderator. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our previous videos. Follow us on TikTok before that gets shut down.
Yeah, what? Oh, it's TikTok. And if you guys have any questions or like controversial things that you want us to rate, agree, disagree, underrate, let us know, because we can go through the comments and we can do videos on it too if you are interested in what we think.
We also appreciate you guys for commenting more on the X-Men video. That was great to see, get some feedback and stuff like that. So we want that more because we obviously want to have conversations with you guys. And this won't be the last time you see Mr. Meoff. So with all that being said, we are the Christmas Podcast featuring Mr. Meoff, BBL Jack, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.